know this video is coming a bit late because most Jambites have already chosen their universities also. So whether you've chosen university or there's still something like change of institution form, which you can fill in later, you might want to watch this to consider if you've actually selected the right university. And to those who are still upcoming high school students who are not certain the university they would want to go for, or the college or the institution they want to go for. Trust me, I've been there before. So I decided to create this video to help you guys, upcoming people, generations and generations to come. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Oto-Obong and I create videos on faith, lifestyle, and recently I started creating videos on college, university. This channel is just literally for any youth who wants to grow spiritually, academically, and who wants to grow social-wise, because I'm still a newbie here a little bit, and as time goes on, I'm gonna be touching almost every area that the youth faces. So if you're a youth and you're not part of this Christian family yet, do well to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on notifications so you would not miss any updates from this channel. Okay, so going straight. Okay, so the very first thing you want to consider when choosing a college or university is the cost. The cost of tuition, the cost of living in that environment. Okay, because this is very important. You would really want to consider your pocket. You're not doing this, you're not choosing a school, you're not choosing a university, you're not choosing a college just because your friends are going there. You're not choosing that. And there's something they say in Nigeria called SAPA. SAPA is just this stage where a university student most of the times is like so broke, so broke to the extent that almost every day all we drink is Gary. I don't know. I'm just trying to be very, very honest. Okay, but if you already know the cost of it, the cost of living in that environment, you're able to plan ahead for it. Like, okay, these are the things I'm gonna do and all. Before I chose University of Ibadan, my mom wants school there, so she went there for a master. So I just accompanied her over there, and then going to the market, buying food stuff. The things there were like super cheap. Yeah, food stuff, most especially, is cheap in Ibadan. And other things, I don't really know how things are going in this country anymore. But back in the days, it was like okay, at least manageable compared to the life over here in Lagos because I reside in Lagos. So I was like, okay, fine, this is something I can cope with. You really want to know the cost of the tuition and the cost of living over there. How you gonna survive and plan to it. Next thing I'm talking about is location. Okay, where is this school located in? Where is it situated? What do you really want? Do you want someone so far, or do you want somewhere near, someone that's prox? Before I chose the University of Ibadan, I had to think of it. I don't like all these long journeys. If you're traveling to states like Enugu or state like Akwa Ibom, state like Owerri. I'm based in Lagos, so if it's traveling to states that far, like I had to stay like close to like 8 hours or more in the bus. No, I didn't want that for myself. So those were the things. Next thing we're gonna talk about is recognition. How well is that school recognized? Okay, when you get out of the university and you're giving your certificate, when you come out with that degree, when you go to look for job opportunities, when you go with your CV to look for work, would that your degree be recognized? Would that certificate be recognized? So that when you eventually graduate, or even if you plan to do masters outside the country and all, it's just gonna be easy for you because like they already recognize the institution. Next thing you might want to consider is the school's main philosophy. Yeah, like do the values are the values in alignment with your own values? What are their core values? What is their motto? What is their aim? Okay, I chose the University of Ibadan because I know like this school is a no nonsense school, and I've always wanted this a kind of school that's gonna push me to my best self. Okay, it's gonna push me beyond limits. I was tired of being a local champion. I was tired of being a local star. I know I'm intelligent, but yeah, I want to meet with fellow people who are also very, very intelligent. Okay, so I just needed to be in that kind of environment, and the University of Ibadan is that kind of school. Okay, so getting there and meeting my contemporaries who are like way smarter than me, or probably were just still on the same level and all, like just getting like different stars from different, because I know how tough it was, the whole post-UTME exams, the jam, every single thing. They said out of 63,000 students that registered for the University of Ibadan in jam, only 4,000 were admitted. So you see the whole academic processes. So I knew that this school has so much values that it's going to add to my value. It's going to help me be a more committed, consistent, a more focused student, a more challenged student. Like my morale is going to increase, and I was like, okay, fine, this is the school I want to go for. So you should know already know what your values. You should already know what you want in a school, and then if this school meets up to that, I think I want to talk about is culture. Some people would like to go to schools where it's like their own culture. Oh, I want to see more of my people. I want to see more. I want to be close to more of my people. While some people, because I know I have a friend who went all the way to the University of Uyo. He's an Igbo guy, and I was like, "What are you doing there? Why are you going there?" He said he just wants to get to meet different people. He just wants to get to meet a new tribe, a new set of people. So this is something you might want to consider. I chose the University of Ibadan because I want to get a mixed. I don't want to just my people, or I don't want to just meet the Igbo people, or I don't just want to meet the Yoruba people. I just want to have a mix of everybody. I want to see people of different tribes. So you might really, really, really want to consider the call. Next thing you also want to consider is the academic majors. This is like very, very important. This should have been the first, but I think cost should come first, because yeah, you really have to consider your pocket before that. So this is very, very important. Why? Why is this important? Because okay, you're going to university with a particular course in mind. That's why it's very important for you to know your course before you even choose a university, because not all universities offer the same courses. Not all. Yeah, they're lacking in some. Like my university, for instance, it's like the only federal university in Nigeria that offers communication and language arts, which is my course. Okay, there's no other federal university except University of Uyo, and that's communication arts, not communication and language arts. So that's something you really, really want to consider. Okay, and if you're having struggles in finding your course or what course am I supposed to study, and that I was able to make two videos on that. One, I was talking about how to know the right course for you, okay? And the next, I was talking about how I knew that my course is the right course for me. I'm gonna put both links in the description so you can check it out later, because you really have to find the course for you before you even consider choosing a university. So academic majors is very, very. The next thing you want to find out is the resources. Okay, so probably you're a science student, and yeah, you're gonna do more of practicals. Yeah, for those of you who are in the practical aspect, you need to find out if this university has the right resources, like laboratories and all this equipment you're gonna need. Because everything I come to understand that everything is not just about theoretical aspect. You need to practice, because practice makes perfect. Practice helps in understanding as well. So you really, really want to consider it. Does this university have so much resources for me and all? Yeah, that's very, now very still on important. Resources. This is something somewhat related to resources, but I'm still going to talk about it. This has to do with clubs and societies. For those of us who love engaging in extracurricular activities, yeah, I'd advise you to really, really make research on the clubs and the societies that they have in that university. In my department, for instance, we have a press club. We have so many clubs. I can't really recall, because I'm not like this very, very extracurricular person. But for those of us who are in that field, you might really want to go into that. And yeah, even those who are not in the communications degree expect, there are many clubs related to your department, so you might really want to check that out. Another thing you might want to also consider is the size of the school. Okay, some people don't really like big, big environments. I'm a fan of big, big environment. I love places. But if it's like a small, small university, very small, like small school, college or so, a lot of people love that because they'll be able to interact with your lecturers properly. So like there are just few of you, and yeah, it's just gonna be I don't know the right word to use, but what I'll just advise is just know already at the back of your mind what are the things I need. Like, why am I going to college? Why am I going to university? What are the things I really want in university? Are you going there to like get to meet new people and make connections? Because that's what a lot of people. I wanted to go to university. Another reason I wanted to go to university was because yeah, I wanted to meet people. I want to make connections. I wanted to link people to my YouTube channel. I just wanted, and when I went to school, I had like 30 subscribers. Yeah, but just a few. It wasn't up to months. Just a few weeks. I stayed in school and coming back, I had close to like 70 something subscribers. Yeah, I'm gonna be very honest. And I was like 80, or like 80 subscribers now. 86. Yeah, so I needed to go out on my shell. I know that if I want people to know me, I had to come out on my shell, tell people that, oh yeah, I'm a content creator. This is also a way for you to like get people to patronize your business and all. You're gonna find most of that in school, so you should already have the idea. What I'm going to school, what do I really want in school, what do I want in school? Some are going for connections, some are going to I don't know your reasons for going to school, but if you already have this in mind, when you begin to have a collection of universities you want to choose from, it's going to be easy for you because you'll be like, oh, does this university fit with what I want? And then the next thing I want to talk about is pray about it. Yeah, you need to like you. I don't think there's any way I can overemphasize the power of prayer or the power of bringing your decisions to God, because like He's the one who's going to lead you through the right path. Okay, if he says that this is what he wants for you, okay, even if things don't work out along the way, you can go back to him and be like, God, you said this is what you wanted for me, right? See, things are not working. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, he's in control. He's responsible for that because he was the one who led you on that path. So even when you stumble, even when you fall, you can always run back to him, and he's always gonna set you back on track because he knows what he saw before he set you on that pace. He knows what he saw before he said, yeah, that's the school I want you to go for. So yeah, this is very, very important. You need to let God in, let him know the choices. All these things that I listed may not be in that school, that particular school. I know of people who went to school that they didn't really want. It wasn't what they wanted for themselves, but along the line they just felt like, oh yeah, God put me here for a particular reason. God is not going to send you somewhere if he doesn't have a purpose in it. So you need to let God know, like, God, this is what I've made up my mind, or this is it, like I'm super confused, I don't know what to do. Back in the days, it was the University of Uyo and the University of Ibadan for me because both were the only universities that had my course in it. So I was like super confused. God, where do I go? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Like, yeah, how is it just gonna be for me? Yeah, because I saw University of Oyo as a way of learning my native language. Yeah, and getting to mix more with my people. But some part of me also wanted the University of Ibadan, and some part of me also wanted the University of EU. So I was very, very confused. My whole choice of school, course, every single thing about going to university has been a whole big bunch of confusion for me. And I'll tell you, without God, I wouldn't say I was able to achieve anything. So you should always bring the God factor into whatever decision you want to make. This is very, very. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I think this is the end of it. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comment section. I am more than ready to answer every of your questions. And yeah, if you've probably already chosen your university, yeah, please let us know. Share your experience. How did you know that this university was the university for you? And how are you able to choose it? What steps did you take? Please let us know in the comment section because it can really be of help to those who are still on the lookout for universities. Yeah, I also feel like I should make this announcement. I'm going to be conducting a jam class where I'll be talking about 10 nuggets that you need, that every jam student needs for a successful performance. So if you want to be part of the jam class, yeah, I'm going to put the link to that in the description where you send a DM to me on WhatsApp, and I'm gonna add you directly to the group. Yep, it's free of charge completely. So if you're interested, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching once again, and God bless you. Stay blessed, and I hope that whatever decisions you're gonna make, God is gonna grant all of your efforts